In this video, I'm going to talk about investing for beginners in Germany. I'll start with the basics from a beginner's perspective, like how can you start investing in stocks, ETFs, and cryptocurrencies. I'll talk about taxes, and I'll also give you a path which you can follow to get started. At the end, I will answer some frequently asked questions and give some tips for beginners too. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ahsan. I'm a researcher, and on this channel, we explore the strategies and tools that help us achieve financial freedom. Let's start with the first question that might come to your mind. Why invest in stocks and crypto? Every rich person invests their money. You won't find a single rich person that doesn't invest in one of the things I'll be talking about in this video. The reasoning might differ. Some might prefer crypto over stocks. Some might prefer real estate over commodities. But believe me, the richer they are, the more diversified their portfolio. People's risk tolerance varies, but when it comes to money, people are extra cautious. And they should be. It's hard working 9 hours a day to earn your paycheck, and that is the exact reason you should start investing today, not the other way around. Let me explain. Every day you let your hard-earned money stay in the bank and not work for you. You let it lose its value because of inflation. Each year, your buying power reduces because of that. Our goal here is to make more money and increase our buying power. So keeping all of our money in the bank is not going to help us here. As the legendary investor Warren Buffett said, invest in a company and create a second source of income. We can invest in many things like stocks, cryptocurrencies, real estate, commodities, and much more. But as I mentioned earlier, in this video, we are going to focus on stocks, ETFs, and cryptocurrencies. So most of us have an income that is coming from a full-time job, a part-time job, or as a student from a blocked account. We use that income for our expenses and the rest is kept in the bank. And this is the same amount that we want to invest. But before we start investing, the most essential thing is that we create an emergency fund. This fund contains 3 to 6 months of our expenses, not salary but expenses, ideally kept in a separate bank account. If you're looking for a free bank account, I have a video on free bank accounts. I'll put the link in the description below. I have already discussed why we need an emergency fund in detail in another video, but essentially we need some sense of security for difficult times. So having a fund which we can access in case of an emergency helps in that regard. Now that we have our emergency fund set up, we can now move to the next step and create a depot konto or a securities account. With this depot or securities account, we can actually buy stocks and ETFs. There are many brokers which we can use to open a securities account. We can use traditional banks like Deutsche Bank or Postbank, etc. Or we can use neo brokers like Trade Republic and Scalable Capital. In this video, we're going to focus on the neo brokers. The benefit of these neo brokers is that they are commission free with little to no cost when we buy stocks, ETFs, and cryptocurrencies with them. My favorites are Scalable Capital, Trade Republic, and eToro. Scalable Capital and Trade Republic are German companies, and the best thing about them is that they handle our taxes automatically, so we do not have to worry about contacting the Finanzamt. On the other hand, eToro has an amazing feature which actually makes it my #1 recommendation for beginners, and that feature is the virtual money account. What that means is that we can invest in stocks, ETFs, and cryptocurrencies using virtual money and get a feel of how the stock market and the crypto market work. As this is virtual money, we can play around without any feelings attached. Let's compare these 3 brokers. eToro is available in many countries around the world, so people from both non-European and European nationalities can open an account with them. Trade Republic and Scalable Capital are available for EU nationals and many non-EU nationalities, but I've found that Scalable Capital is available for more nationalities. With all 3, we can buy stocks from many companies from the US, UK, and Europe, as well as some of the popular companies from the rest of the world. eToro has more than 250 ETFs available, Trade Republic has 1500, and Scalable Capital has over 1900 ETFs available. I'll talk more about stocks and ETFs and cryptocurrencies later on in the video. In terms of fees, eToro is totally commission free and no additional fee is being charged while buying or selling. With Trade Republic, there's a flat €1 each time you buy or sell, doesn't matter how large or small the order is. Scalable Capital has free and paid options available. With the free option, you can buy certain stocks and ETFs free of charge, while the other cost a fee of 99 cents each time you buy or sell them. With the paid option, you pay a fee of €2.99 a month, and the number of stocks and ETFs that you can buy and sell at zero fee increases. Scalable Capital and Trade Republic have an option of free savings plan which you can set up without any charges. With these savings plan, you can auto buy stocks and ETFs from 10 euros onwards free of charge. For more details, I have a separate video explaining savings plan. eToro doesn't have a savings plan, but they have an option of fractional shares, so we can buy any stock, ETF or cryptocurrency from 10 euros onwards. Now this option on eToro can be used at any time, while the savings plan on Scalable Capital and Trade Republic are executed on specific days of the month. All three of them also provide various cryptocurrencies. At the moment, eToro offers 43 different cryptocurrencies or coins. Trade Republic offers 9, while Scalable Capital offers only 4 at the moment. But all three of them are adding new cryptocurrencies constantly. When it comes to taxes, Scalable Capital handles taxes for stocks, ETFs and cryptocurrencies automatically. Trade Republic, on the other hand, handles stocks and ETFs and does not handle crypto taxes at the moment. eToro doesn't handle any taxes. We can generate a transaction history file with eToro, but we have to do all of the taxes ourselves. Don't worry, I'll be talking about taxes in a bit. I have made individual videos about all of these brokers, about their features, how to open an account with them, and actually how to use them. I'll put all of the links below the like button. You can also use my affiliate links to sign up with these brokers if you want to support me, and if you use my links, you might even get some benefits if there's a promotion running. So now we know where we can buy stocks, ETFs and cryptocurrencies. But what exactly are these? A stock, also known as equity, is a security that represents the ownership of a fraction of a corporation. Units of stock are called shares. An exchange traded fund or ETF is a type of security that tracks an index, sector, commodity or other asset. With individual stocks, we can have more risks as the money we have invested in the company depends on the performance of that company. If it performs well, we can get a great return. And if it doesn't perform well, we can lose all of our money. With ETFs, the risk is distributed. The higher the number of companies in an ETF, the more distributed the risk is. But so is the reward. A cryptocurrency is a form of a digital asset based on a network that is distributed across a large number of computers. This decentralized structure allows them to exist outside the control of governments and central authorities. The advantage of cryptocurrencies include cheaper and faster money transfers and decentralized systems that do not collapse at a single point of failure. The disadvantage of cryptocurrencies include their price volatility and high energy consumption for mining. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the oldest and two of the most popular cryptocurrencies. If you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now coming to the taxes. We only pay taxes when we make a profit. For example, we bought Apple stock at 100 euros and now it is at 160. Even though we have a profit of 60 euros, we do not have to pay tax on it as our profit is unrealized. If we sell this Apple stock, only then will the tax be applicable. For stocks and ETFs, the tax rate is 26.83%, which is considerably lower than the income tax we pay. On top of that, there is a tax-free allowance of 801 euros for individuals and 1602 euros for couples. So each year we can have a tax-free profit and we pay taxes on profits that are higher than this amount. Taxes on cryptocurrencies are a bit complicated, but simply put, if we hold a cryptocurrency for more than a year, we do not have to pay any taxes on the profit if we sell it after that year. If we sell a crypto, convert it from one crypto to another, or use the cryptocurrency to buy anything within a year, we might need to pay taxes on that if there was a profit involved. Detailed video on crypto taxes in the description. The tax rate on crypto is based on your tax class. That said, we have an exemption of 600 euros tax-free profit on cryptocurrencies. From 600 euros onwards, the profit must be fully taxed. Even if our profit is over 1 euros, we are obliged to pay tax on the entire profit. Let's go through some questions that you might have. We do not need to register with the government to start investing in stocks and cryptocurrencies if we are using our own money, and this is not our main job. We also do not have to register or inform our employer if we start investing our money. The 801 euros or 1602 euros tax-free amount on stocks and ETFs and the 600 euros on cryptos resets every year. Profits and losses are only realized if we sell our investments. If we keep our amount invested, the profit or loss remains unrealized, thus no taxes apply. We only pay taxes on profits and not the invested amount. If we sell a stock at a loss, this loss will firstly be adjusted from any yearly profit we may have gotten. If we have no profit that year, we can claim our losses in our tax return up to 10,000 euros in a year. In addition to capital gains tax, a withholding tax also applies on dividends provided by companies outside of Germany. This withholding tax depends on the source country. Now some tips for beginners. Number one, do not try to time or predict the market. As beginners, we do not have enough knowledge, and even professionals who do this for a living are often beaten by an index investor. Number 2, try to be an investor and not a trader. On an average, traders lose money. Number 3, crypto investing is a roller coaster. You only see people with huge profits in the news. No one talks about the people who lose their entire savings. Don't be emotional with your investments. Prices rise and fall daily, so have an analytical approach. And the most important bit is do your own research before investing and don't blindly follow anyone's advice. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comments below. And remember, there are no dumb questions. I have created a playlist of videos here that might be helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, bleib gesund.